Afternoon. Mrs. Barkley?
Yes, and this is my daughter, Audra.
Hello.
How do you do? I'm Mr. Birch.
How do you do?
I've got 3 convicts back there for you.
Only 3?
Well, it's all the warden could spare. You want them to go to work right away?
Oh, well, no, you've had a hard journey. Tomorrow morning will be time enough to start work. They'll be quartered in the bunkhouse.
Well, the safest place for them jackals is where they are right now, in the wagon.
Overnight? There's hardly enough room to breathe in there.
They were hired to pick your peach crop. They can breathe when they're working.
I wouldn't quarter an animal in that wagon, Mr. Birch.
If that's the way you want it. I don't know how your men will feel bunking with convicts, ma'am.
The men are on a cattle drive. The bunkhouse is empty. Now, will you please get those men out of that wagon?
Yes, ma'am. All right, away from the door. Come on out. Go on, move along. Keep your eye to yourself. Come on, Damien. What are you waiting for? Come on. That's scum. Worst of the lot. See what I mean? Jackals like these have to be treated like wild animals. Let them out of their cages and there's no telling what they're liable to do.
Don't touch me.
Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, try. Come on, baby. Oh. It's good. It's good. Come on.
Come on.
No.
Looks like you've got a little problem there.
Jared,
What are you doing home?
I thought you were going to be in Sacramento for another week.
Well, so did I. But I had to come back to Stockton to check some records at the courthouse. Looks like I'll be here a couple of days. What's the matter with the foal?
We're trying to get him to eat. The mare won't feed him.
Not at all?
Every time he goes near her, she kicks at him.
Well, she'll probably get used to him in a couple of days.
There's some ham in the warmer. Have you had your dinner?
No, and I am starved.
I'll fix you something.
By the way, what's that prison wagon doing out there?
Oh. Well, there was a case of typhoid on the cattle drive, and all the men are in quarantine near Calistoga.
Quarantine? Nick and Heath, too?
Yes, and they won't be back for at least another week, which created a little problem for us. We have a peach crop that should be picked and no one to pick it. So I decided to hire some convicts from the state prison.
You hired convicts?
They arrived this afternoon.
You're for that, aren't you, Jared?
Yeah, I'm for that. But not with everybody gone.
Oh, Jared, all we've ever heard about convicts is they're not to be trusted, that they should be treated like dangerous animals. Now, isn't that the reason we joined the Prison Reform Association? Because we disagreed with that?
Now, Mother, that's not the point.
Isn't it? Next month, we go before the legislature to try and get a parole system started. And when we do, we should be able to offer them more than just theories. Now, Jared, you're a lawyer. Wouldn't it make our case much stronger if we could tell them that we've actually worked with prisoners and that we know from experience they can and will respond to trust and fairness? I'll fix your dinner.
You know, sometimes I think she should have been the lawyer in this family.
I think you're right.
Where are those men quartered?
They're in the bunkhouse.
I'm Jared Barkley.
Mr. Barkley, Mr. Birch. You that Barkley was head of the committee investigating the prisons a while back?
Yeah, that's right.
I gotta be honest with you, Mr. Barkley. I think you folks on the outside got a lot to learn about convicts. I mean, especially this parole business of yours. Now, that ain't gonna work.
What makes you say that?
Criminals can't change, Mr. Barkley. No more than a wildcat can change.
I don't think I agree with that, Mr. Birch.
Yeah. Well, all right. Sit down, Mr. Barkley.
There's no need for that, Mr. Birch. Let them stay where they are.
It's up to you, but they don't deserve no favors, none of them. Let me introduce you. Jamie Stats. He's in for rape and assault. Jack Dobbs, knifed a rancher in Benicia. Killed him. Damien, hold up. But for my money, he's the worst of the lot.
You men have been hired to pick peaches. I suppose you've already been told that.
They ain't allowed to talk without permission, Mr. Barkley. Easy to keep them in line that way.
That may be true in prison, Mr. Birch, but not here.
I don't have the authority to change the warden's orders, Mr. Barkley.
I'm giving you that authority. Now, as I understand it, as long as you're on this ranch, you're under my orders. I'll take full responsibility.
As long as you put it that way, Mr. Barkley.
I want you men to understand something. As long as you're on this ranch, you can talk freely, just like any of the other workers. I want you to understand something else. Picking peaches is not as easy as you might think. This ranch has a reputation for three things: good food, clean beds, and fair treatment. Any questions? All right. I'll probably be gone before you leave in the morning, Mr. Birch. So if there's anything you need or want, you check with Mrs. Barkley.
I'll do that.
What are you staring at? House. There's a light on upstairs. I bet it's that yellow-haired gal's window. She's probably sitting in front of her mirror, brushing her hair. Brushing, and brushing, and brushing. Shut up. You know, I was in that room. I'd come up hands on her shoulders. She'd see him in the mirror. And then I'd smell that perfume on her neck. I'd begin to stroke her hair, slowly. I'd bring my face down close to hers. And then, she'd scream. Sure she would. And I'd take that yellow hair, and I'd wrap it around her neck and pull it tight. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, so nice. Look, I don't want you to get in any trouble with that gal, you hear? Because I got plans, and I don't want you to spoil them. What do you mean? You heard Barkley. He's one of them reformers like his old lady. They don't like chains or whippings, nothing like that. So what you see, lots of things can happen with fools like that around. Especially in a peach grove. Psst. Damien. That's the way you figure it, too.
I just figured not to go back.
All right, inside.
Good morning.
Morning, ma'am. We're all set, ma'am.
Good. I'll get my horse and take you out to the orchard.
You?
That's right.
Here it is, Mrs. Barkley.
Oh, Silas, put it in the wagon, please.
Yes.
Silas makes a special kind of stew. All it needs is dishing out.
Look at the trained hound.
There's no trained hounds around here, fella. Unless that's what you call someone who works for a living.
All right, what are you waiting for? Get in the cage. Come on, move it. Hands down, jackals. Anything you want to tell them before they start work?
It just occurred to me. I don't even know your names.
What's the matter, you deaf? Lady's asking for your name.
Jack Dobbs, ma'am.
Jack Dobbs. And you're
My name's Jamie Stats.
Jimmy Stat. And you're
Damien.
Damien. That's an interesting name, Damien.
Like the leper.
Do you know anything about peaches, Damien?
Enough to spit out the pits.
Watch your tongue.
Mr. Birch, when the wagon is loaded, drive it to the packing shed at the west end and unload it.
Yes, ma'am. Any one of you know how to drive a team?
Not me.
Oh, I never drive the team.
No.
May I see your hands, Damien? Do you mind? There's only one way to get calluses between the fingers like that. From rain.
I can't drive. Get your trained hound to do it.
I said, watch your tongue, jackal.
That's all right, Mr. Birch. I'll drive it myself. I'll see you later this afternoon.
All right, you've been loafing long enough. Get the basket, start picking the peaches. Go!
I want some water, Birch.
Yeah, you'll get some when we stop for chow. Get that loaded.
Hey, Damien, look here. Fresh mushroom. I ain't had one for years.
No,
Hey, what's the matter with you?
it's red milk mushroom like toadstool.
Toadstool, you sure? Well, it's a good thing you noticed. I might have been killed.
No, it can't kill you. It can make you sick enough to wish you were dead, though.
All right, you two, quit that yapping. Get back to work. Come on, hurry up, Dobbs. I'm hungry, too. Sit down where I can watch you. What are you staring at? What's going on? You put something into the stew. You're trying to poison me. Who did it? You? Answer! I swear, I'll find out. Get up. Get up, all of you. In the wagon. I'm warning you. Damien, put the toadstool in the stew. Inside. Get away from the door.
How did you get away?
Birch eats too much. Much obliged.
Damien, I'm not afraid to use this.
Go ahead. Dead's better than these chains.
Damien, a lot of people are trying to do away with those chains. Help prisoners earn freedom, real freedom. Come back with me and you'll have a chance for it too.
Pretty words. And your kind are good with those words, but they don't mean nothing, nothing at all.
The next shot goes through your leg.
Freedom.
Get out of the way.
You're not gonna touch him again.
He tried to poison me. He's being punished.
Not while I'm here.
Get out of the way, girl.
What's going on here, Birch?
This jackal tried to poison me.
Cut him loose.
Now, Mr. Barkley.
I said cut him loose.
All right. You won't get no thanks, I warn you.
Over here, Damien. Go on, go get some water.
I'll get some salve.
What are you staring at? Get to your bunks.
I don't need any help. I don't cut that easy, Birch.
I told you you wouldn't get any thanks.
Jared, what is it?
Did you see that tattoo? He was a Buffalo soldier, Audra. 9th Cavalry, part of my own regiment. Preservation, compassion, brotherhood. That was our regiment motto. Come to the aid of a soldier anytime, any place.
At any price.
You're gonna sit there all day? Get the horse inside.
There's a bad cut on that tendon. It ought to be cleaned out.
I thought you didn't know anything about horses.
Anybody can see Fester.
You just haven't learned your lesson, have you, Jackal? Or maybe you think the people around here are gonna protect you. But you just remember this. We're not staying here forever. Another week we'll be back in prison. And you're gonna find out that beating was just the beginning. I'm gonna get you, Jackal, you hear? Now get that horse in the barn.
Does that help?
Mud poultice is always good when nothing else is handy.
That's a good thing to know.
Come on, boy.
Damien? Would you help my colt? I can't get him to eat.
And he got no more?
Yes, but she won't nurse him. I've tried everything. Hand feeding, mashed grain. He won't touch it.
What's keeping you? Get outside.
There's nothing I can do.
Come on, move it.
That was very nice, Jamie. You played well.
Thank you, ma'am.
You?
Sounds nice, ma'am.
I don't like lemonade.
Damien?
You make it?
Mm-hmm.
You had it in a long time.
My son tells me you were a Buffalo soldier. He saw the tattoo mark on your arm.
What's he know about Buffalo soldiers?
Oh, he commanded a platoon of them during the war. Part of your same regiment.
He tell you why the Indians call us that? It's because we reminded them of buffaloes. Mean-eyed buffaloes. How'd your fancy son like leading a pack like that?
Jared said they were the finest, bravest men he has ever known.
That tattoo don't mean nothing. It was a long time ago.
Means you know a lot about horses.
Maybe. What difference does it make?
Damien, you saw Audra's foal. Now, if he doesn't take nourishment pretty soon, he's going to die. Do you think you could do anything to help him?
Why should I?
Because to a buffalo soldier, a good horse is the most important thing there is. And that foal is a good horse.
I ain't a buffalo soldier no more.
Aren't you? Then why did you pack that horse's leg?
Don't try and trick me, Lynn.
Let me see your back.
It's nothing.
Let me see your back. Those welts have broken open again. You shouldn't have worked the orchard. You're not going back until they're healed.
You bargaining? Is that it, lady? My back for her cult?
No matter what you do about that colt, you are not going back to the orchard until those welts have closed.
This is a big ranch. And there are plenty of horses on it. Why does she care so much about this one colt?
She cares because she's loved horses all her life. When she was 8, she was showing stallions. Now, I don't have to tell you, Damien, for someone like that, there's always one special horse. For Audra, it's that bull. Please help her keep him, Damien.
Come on, fella. Let's see if your mother will give you some breakfast. Oh, easy, easy. Easy, come on, come on. Easy. Come on, baby, easy, baby. Easy, come on, come on. Just won't feed him.
Refusing Mare is dangerous. She shouldn't be in there when she's loose.
How else am I going to get her to feed him?
Build a stanchion. Then she'll have to feed him.
How?
I'll have to show you.
No. Mrs. Barkley, ever since I've been here, you've been ignoring my advice. Well, I'm telling you this. That lazy, no-good jackal ain't staying here loose when I'm in the orchard, and that's all that's to it.
Well, he can't build a stanchion tied to a post.
Well, then he ain't gonna build it. Not without a guard. He gets away, it means my job, even if it was your orders.
All right, I'll stand guard. I'll keep a gun on him the entire time he's working.
All right, you can bring him out now. Now she can't stop him. And he can eat till he bust. All he needs is showing. So let's get him started. Okay, boy. Chow time.
Easy, easy, girl, easy. Come on. Come on, easy. Easy. Come on, easy. Easy. Come on. Easy, easy. 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 That's good. It worked. He's eating. He's gonna be all right, Damien.
Yeah. It's gonna be all right. Whoa, whoa.
Get away from the door. Come on.
Oh, that big boy's got it sweeter than you have, Birch. That yellow-haired gal beats peaches any day.
Go on, unhitch the horses.
Jared, isn't it wonderful? Damien's got him on solid food.
So I see. Get in there. What's that you've got him eating?
Chicken mash and milk.
I think there's one brother Nick hasn't even heard of. Audra, speaking of solid food, would you go tell Mother I'm home and about as starved as that little fella is? I'll be along in a couple of minutes.
All right.
That foal means a great deal to Audra, Damien. I want you to know we're grateful.
That ain't what you came to say.
No. No, but that's part of it. I'm going back to Sacramento in the morning. I'm going to speak to the prison authorities there. We're trying to start a parole system, Damien. If we do, I want yours to be one of the first hearings.
Just cause of him?
Not exactly. What were those words? Preservation, compassion, brotherhood. I think you still believe in them.
You're wrong. I was kicked out of the Army. Fancy young lieutenant. Using Indian prisoners for target practice. Even women. And I stopped him cold. 10 years of my life I give him. And they give me a dishonorable discharge. Now you still want to try for that parole hearing?
Harder than ever, I think. Good night, Damien.
You ain't getting no parole hearing. Not if I can help it. All right, get the horses hitched. You two, you're coming with us today.
Damien? Damien, the foal!
What happened?
I don't know. He was all right last night.
I know. I saw you feed him. Toadstool, still using the same thing, ain't you?
What are you trying to say?
You're not getting away with it this time, Damien.
I didn't kill him. You know that.
Who else? You fed him. You were the last one in here.
No. You was. I don't know when, but you was. So this is how you're gonna break me, by killing this helpless little colt. This is what you meant about my parole. I'm gonna kill you, Birch.
Damien, no, that's what he wants you to do.
Get back, Curly.
What's going on?
Your friend here fed Toadstool so the colt killed her.
That's not true.
You stay back there. You and that yellow-haired gal.
Jimmy, get his keys, unlock his chains. And you and Damien saddle up with the horses. We're getting out of here.
They coming with us?
You bet.
There's no need for that. We'll even be here.
Be good hostages.
Yeah. They're gonna come in mighty handy. Especially this one here.
Now, you leave her be.
Now, go on, saddle up them horses. Damien, Birch is dead. And we're all convicts. The law ain't gonna care who did it.
Damien. Sooner or later, you're going to have to kill us.
I said, saddle up them horses.
Kill you, Damien.
It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. I'm a buffalo soldier, remember? Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Not for long, Damien.
You've got nothing but trouble to report to the prison authorities.
Oh, no, we have you to tell them about.
You think they'll take stock of me?
I think they will, Damien.
Good luck.
Mrs. Barkley, you may not get your parole system started. But it's good to know that there are people like you outside who care. I'm sorry about that fall.
I know, Damien. When you're free, you can help me train another one.
All right, you get over here.
Now, you answer that door, and remember, nobody has to get hurt.
Yes, sir. Oh, evening, Mr. Barkley.
Evening, Sam. Kind of got you burning the midnight oil, haven't they? That shipment of gold come in yet?
Yes, sir, Mr. Barkley. We loaded it quite a while ago. It's already on board the train. You wait right here. I'll get the bill of lading for you.
Fine. Say, by the way, what happened to Monty?
Monty?
Yeah, he was supposed to meet me over at my office as soon as he got back from the mine.
Maybe he went out for a cup of coffee.
At this hour? Something bothering you, Sam?
No, not a thing. Everything's just fine.
Well, I'm going home. If he comes back here, tell him I want to see him first thing in the morning.
Mr. Barkley, wait, please.
Hold it! Want a drink?
No.
Neither do I.
I'm good. I'm good.
Fred, come on in.
How is he, Nick?
Well, we don't really know yet. The doctor's up with him.
Any luck, Sheriff? Oh, it's too dark to pick up his trail tonight. We're going to try again in the morning. We're going to have an awful lot of luck to catch him without some sort of identification. Let's hope Jared can tell us something.
Well, let's just hope he pulls through.
I'm going up there.
Nick, the doc said to wait.
Well, he's been up there more than an hour.
Well, there's not a thing you can do up there except get in the way.
I guess you're right.
Nick, Heath, he's going to be all right.
Thanks to the good doctor.
Oh, don't thank me. Thank the good Lord that bullet wasn't an inch or two over.
Can we see him now?
Oh, I've given him something to sleep, Nick. Would be better if he wasn't disturbed. Rest is what he needs most.
Well.
Victoria, I'll be back tomorrow to change those bandages.
Doc, how soon will he be able to see somebody?
Oh, a day, maybe two. I don't think it'll be any less than that, Sheriff. Remember, Victoria, no moving around and plenty of sleep.
All right. Thank you, Doctor.
Good night. Try not to worry.
Fred, did you see Sam's wife?
Yeah, she took it pretty hard.
I'll go see her tomorrow. Audra, I think we could all use some coffee.
I'll put some on.
Victoria, did Jared say anything at all about the men who shot him?
Oh, yes, he recognized them.
Oh?
The Dunnigan brothers.
Dunnigan brothers.
Mark and Davy Dunnigan.
Well, they shouldn't be too hard to find. They hang out in Sunflower.
Fred, how long would it take to get up a posse?
Sunflower's across the state line, Nick.
So?
Isn't a thing I can do.
Not a thing you can do. Fred, they killed two men right in front of your nose. They came close to killing Jared.
My authority ends at the state line. You know that, Nick. I just can't go chasing into another state. I'll give you as large a posse as you need, but they'll have to stay within the state limits.
They're not going to stick around here.
I'm sorry, boys. That's the best I can do. Now, I've got no more love for the Dunnigans than I have for Frank and Jesse James. But if they're back in Sunflower, they're out of my reach.
Well, it looks like we'll just have to bring them back here ourselves. But once they are back, they can be tried for murder, right?
They can. And be convicted, too, with Jared's testimony. But if you try bringing them back here against their will, they have every right in the world to defend themselves.
You mean they have the right to kill us?
Exactly. What you're planning to do, Heath, is illegal.
Legal, illegal. Why don't you tell some of that stuff to Sam's widow and kids, huh?
All right. All right, Nick. I gotta be getting back. Do one thing for me. Check with Marshal Moore and Sunflower before you try to do anything yourselves. All right?
All right, if it'll help. But I'll tell you one thing. We're gonna get those Dunnigans back here in a cell. You can count on that.
Not a bad looking town.
Get a load of that.
Grateful citizens. You figure they don't know where the Dunnigans get the money for those contributions?
Well, now they can't be that stupid. They must know they're outlaws. Well, I guess they figure a contribution's a contribution no matter where it comes from. Well, let's get the horses put up.
Howdy, gentlemen.
Howdy.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'd like you to clean up and put up the horses, will you?
Glad to. Oh. Just sign right here, please.
That covered?
Yes, sir. For tomorrow night also, if you're staying.
We might be.
Barkley.
That's right.
You the same Barkley's on that big spread near Stockton?
The same.
Heard about you.
Well, I'm Heath. This is my brother, Nick. We're looking for the Dunnigan brothers. Do you know them?
Sure. Everyone in Sunflower knows them.
Well, could you tell us where we might find them?
No.
Well, could you tell us where the marshal's office is?
The corner building. Just beyond the square.
All right, take good care of him, huh?
Sorry, gentlemen. Straight flush.
Oh, Davy, you won again.
Well, how could I lose with you standing next to me? Mark, keep your eye on this. And you, my little good luck charm, you follow me. I got something for you. That is, of course, if you gentlemen will excuse me. Willie, let's have that box. That's it. There we are. Now then.
Oh.
Look at that.
Davy, it's beautiful. Oh, it's just beautiful.
There's no beating that brother of mine. He's an expert at cards and women. A little more, John? Why not?
Davy, you can see right through it.
You can? Willie, drinks for everybody. Well,
Mr. Donegan.
Not now, Jerry. I'm busy.
It's important. I gotta talk to you.
Later, son. Later.
Mr. Donegan?
Three kings. That's not good enough, John. I got three aces.
Well, that does it to me.
Smith, John here.
Oh, no, Mark, you don't have to do that.
I know I don't have to do that. I want to do that. Just call it a loan. You pay me back when you can.
Thank you very much, Mark. Thanks very much.
Now, Jerry, what is it?
Two men rode into town named Barkley. They wanted to know where you...
Davy? Yeah.
Barkley's are in town.
They asked me about you. They wanted to know where you were. I told them I didn't know.
How many of them are there, Jerry?
Two. They asked the way to the marshal's office.
They did, huh?
There you are, Jerry. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Mr. Donegan.
Mark? Now, what kind of business would the Barkleys be doing with our marshal?
I told you I want you to listen, not talk. This town, my town, is almost entirely free from crime, and the rest of the county is almost as good. Do you know why that is?
Yes, we know why that is. Because the Dunigans do their robbing and killing someplace else.
You saw the schoolhouse on your way into town. The Dunigans paid for almost all of it. 3 years ago, we had a drought. Bad one. Practically every head of stock would have been wiped out if the Dunigans hadn't bought 50 carloads of hay, had it shipped all the way down from the Sacramento Valley. You want me to go on?
No, not necessarily.
What I'm trying to tell you is this. The Dunigan brothers are Sunflower's most popular and important citizens. And it's mighty unlikely that anyone would take kindly to a couple of strangers who accuse them of robbery or murder.
Well, now, we're not talking to just anyone. We're talking to the Marshal of Sunflower.
The Marshal of Sunflower tells you this. The crimes you mentioned took place in San Joaquin County, which is out of my jurisdiction.
Then you don't intend to give us any help at all, huh?
Couldn't if I wanted to.
Which you don't.
Gentlemen, I'm not trying to intimidate you. Just like to give you some advice. It's friendly advice, even though you may not believe that at this moment. Forget it.
I just don't see how we can do that, Marshal. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Mr. Barkley?
Yeah.
If you're still looking for the Dunigans, they're over in the saloon. They told me to tell you they'd like to buy you a drink.
Yeah?
Dunnigan?
Welcome to Sunflower, gentlemen. My name's Davy Dunnigan. This is my brother Mark. Willie, set up a bottle for our guests. Have a drink, gentlemen, on me. I'll be with you just as soon as I finish this hand.
How's it feel living in a goldfish bowl? Just how long are we going to put up with this foolishness?
As long as this pre-whiskey holds out. Happy days.
Well, thank you, honey. Well, Mark, I think I call you.
I've got it straight.
Well, I'm afraid that finishes me. Well, gentlemen, y'all got business here in Sunflower, or are you just passing through?
Matter of fact, we're here on business. We might as well get to it. Seems that last Friday night, 2 men decided to rob the Stockton depot of 10,000 gold. Killed 2 men doing it. Station agent and one of our hands. Also tried to kill our brother, but didn't. Our brother recognized him as the Dunnigans.
Why, I've never been so absolutely flabbergasted in my whole life.
Oh?
Mr. Barkley, I'm sorry to hear about your trouble. But let me tell you something. Me and my brother Mark, why, we never set foot in Stockton in our whole lives. Ain't it right, Mark?
That's right.
Why, you 2 men made this whole long trip for nothing. Why don't you have another drink on the house before you start back?
Well, now, we weren't figuring on starting back just yet.
Oh, no?
All we want you to do is prove where you were. We don't have to prove anything. In this country, you're innocent until you're proved guilty.
Exactly. So you 2 shouldn't mind going back and facing the man that says he saw you.
You know, the trouble with you Barkleys is you're just like all the rest. You're always willing to believe the worst about folks who've got what is it they say? A different political persuasion from yours. Now, let me tell you something about the Dunnigans that maybe you don't know. There used to be quite a few more of us. We all fought on the side of the Confederacy. We were all raiders, every one of us, and now there's just me and Mark is left. Yeah, we were mighty poor by the time the war was finished. Of course, all of us on the wrong side were poor. But for some reason or other, most Yankees seem to end up pretty well off.
We're getting a little off the subject. Nobody's talking about the war.
Well, I'm talking about the war. Here in Sunflower, we ain't forgotten it. And the rich folks in San Francisco and Sacramento, Washington, and Stockton, they ain't forgotten it either. Me and my brother Mark, why, we ain't the kind to go around killing people, except in line of duty when we had to. But I'll tell you this. We ain't riding to Stockton or any other unfriendly place to have a lot of unfriendly people accuse us of murder. We're innocent, but we ain't stupid, I'll tell you that. Now, you still got business in this town, gentlemen?
We might have. All right, you have till tonight to do it.
We figured it'd take a little longer than that. And what do you think you're gonna do about it?
Well, all you have to do to find out is stay here.
Yeah, just try it.
Well, the odds can't get much better than they are now, can they? So you, threatening, You better make that threat good right here and right now in front of these witnesses.
Now, let me tell you people something. I'm the only doctor in town, and I'm out of practice extracting bullets. Now, what's the matter with you two? Do you have any idea how many innocent people can get shot up, including you? And you, kindly use the brains the good Lord gave you and go home. How can you possibly believe that you'd be allowed to harm this town's two most important citizens? Look around you. Do you see any friendly faces?
Whoa. I think the doc is right. I mean, I reckon we have been a mite less than hospitable, wouldn't you say? But I tell you what, now you Barkleys, you just make yourselves to home. Stay just as long as you want. My brother here, he's just a little put out. I mean, after all, you come in here accusing him of a crime. He's sensitive. I apologize for him. But I want to say right here now that you two gentlemen got plenty of good old-fashioned guts. Have another drink. Oh, if you're still around tonight, why, come on over here. We're going to have a party. Sort of a double celebration. Today's my birthday. And me and my brother Mark also celebrating a successful business deal we just made. We're going to have lots of fun. Going to be lots to eat, lots to drink, plenty of pretty girls. Y'all come, yeah? Come on, everybody. Shake out, boys. Here we go.
There's a hotel. Let's go.
I wish that punk Donegan had pushed me that much further.
Now, simmer down, Nick. That's exactly what they wanted you to do.
Must be some way to get them Donegans back to Stockton.
It's gonna be tough. They got the whole town behind them. You saw that.
Yeah, but why? They gotta know they're outlaws.
They know. They've been bought. It's that simple.
A killer isn't a killer anymore as long as he can build a nice new school.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little tired. Think I'll take a little nap.
Get out, boy. You think you know the Donegans? Well, you don't. You're in a family from miles around that don't owe them a lot.
You practicing to be murderer like they are?
They ain't murderers.
The Donegan send you?
No, I came alone. Besides, I wasn't gonna kill you. Just wanted to scare you out.
So we wouldn't hurt your friends.
They're everybody's friends. You'd backshoot them just as soon as look at them. You rich ranchers are all like that.
You listen to me, boy. I'm gonna tell you something. We're exactly the same as anybody else. Especially when outlaws try to kill our friends.
You're a liar. They never shot anyone. They're good people. They take from those that got too much and give to folks that got too little.
He believes every word of that, Nick. No sense taking him to the marshal.
Well, we better get him to the doctor. He's got quite a lump there. Come on, boy.
I don't need no doctor.
You don't need a doctor. At least not the kind I am. I've never yet been able to cure anybody of outright stupidity. You don't even need a bandage. Now just keep your head out of the dirt and your nose out of other people's business. Notice you two are still here. Is something bothering you?
Few things. For example, number one, made you think that boy was doing something he shouldn't have been doing?
Well, I've been around here a while. He didn't try to use that old gun on you, did he?
He had it. He didn't get a chance to use it.
Well, it was decent of you not to hurt him any more than you did.
That boy's suffering the worst case of hero worship I've ever seen. He thinks the Dunnigans are the greatest things since Robin Hood.
You realize he's not alone.
You too, Doc?
I know what they've done for the people of this county.
You didn't answer my question, Doc. Are you a Dunnigan worshiper, too?
No. I owe him quite a bit, as does everyone else around here. In that room, you'll find the finest medical equipment anywhere. The money for it didn't come from my patients.
No, it came from people like us.
I've helped a lot of folks with it. Saved quite a few lives, I'd say. As for the Dunnigans, oh, I know what they are. They're outlaws. They may be guilty of many things, including those that you accuse them of.
But you just don't care. You don't care. Just so long as you get everything you need as a doctor, you don't care.
I care. I try not to think about it too much, that's all. This is a town of decent people, whether you believe it or not. At least I believe them to be decent.
Well, I don't believe it, Doc. Any town that would protect two killers can't be anything but rotten clear through.
You're wrong about that. I've known most of them many years. Brought a great many into this world. I have considerable affection for them. So let me tell you once again, forget your mission of vengeance and leave. You've lost 2 men, you say, and I'm sorry. But many more men will be lost if you start something here which you know you will never be able to finish.
Now, what you're saying is, either we leave, or one of them nice, decent citizens of yours just might kill us.
That's exactly what I mean. They're the same as people have always been. If you try to destroy their gods, they'll annihilate you. There's not a thing in this world that can stop them.
Got any ideas?
Buys the saloon. Could buy you a drink.
Well, that's not a very good idea.
You got a better one?
Well, we could go over to the bank and visit our stolen gold. 10 to 1, it's in that vault. You know, I'm beginning to think the only way to handle this whole thing is to walk in that saloon there, gun in hand, and take them, kidnap them.
Yeah, that makes real good sense.
Well, that's the only way I can figure to get them out of town.
Now, Nick, there's got to be another way. What would you say would be the best reason to get him out of town?
Something to steal. A stagecoach full of gold, a train, cash.
In our pockets?
Yeah. Lots of it. Come on.
Mother? Mother?
Yes. Did you get the quinine?
Yes. The doctor said to give it to him every 4 hours. Here's a telegram from the boys. How's Jared?
Oh, much better, much better. Oh, listen to this. Need 5,000 cash immediately to purchase prize breathing stock. Please telegraph money, Sunflower Bank.
Breeding stock? I heard Nick tell Jared we didn't need any breeding stock now.
Even if we do, they wouldn't have to pay cash for it. But the telegram says Need 5,000 immediately to purchase prize breeding. Maybe it's for something else.
Do they say anything about the Dunnigan brothers?
No. That just may be for something else.
Well, there they are. Our good friends from Stockton. Hey, you're mighty early for the party, boys. They're still decorating inside.
Well, we didn't exactly come for that. We're on our way out of town.
Oh, really? Well, I hope those few hot words we had before aren't the cause for your departure.
No, forget that. We got a big spread. Got to get to running it.
Right now, we're mighty short on breeding stock. Here, there's some fine horses in a town called Spinner. That's not far from here, is it?
Yeah, it's about 50 miles. You take the North Fork just outside of town. Yeah, they got some mighty fine horses up in Spinner. A bit on the expensive side, though.
Oh, we can handle it.
Oh, good. I just thought I'd warn you.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. Look, you stood us to drinks before. We'd like to return the favor.
Oh, no, you don't buy drinks, not as long as you're in this town. Drinks on me. Come on in. Folks have been working for hours. I asked them not to, but they wanted to do it for old Davy.
Hi, Davy. How does it look?
Why, it looks beautiful. Just lovely. Sit down, gentlemen. Olga, honey, would you get us a bottle and some glasses, please? Mark, come on down from there. Come on over here. Guess what? Our good friends from Stockton ain't gonna be able to stay for the party tonight. They're gonna ride on up to Spinner to get some good breeding stock.
Oh, it's a shame. Well, can't you stay over till tomorrow? I got Olga working on getting a couple of nice girls for you. Don't I, honey?
Sure.
Thanks just the same. We thought we'd travel a little while tonight. Get an early start in the morning. Miss the heat of the day that way.
Well, that makes sense. Well, one for the road, as they say.
Cheers. You know, my brother and I guess we kind of made a little mistake in judgment.
Oh, no harm done.
I don't know what my brother means is, well, we weren't aware of the fact you had so many good friends in this town. Nice, decent, respectable people.
Well, with so many friends, we can't be all bad now, can we? Well, I'm glad you came to that conclusion. Oh, we might do a thing now and again that society frowns on, but killing, not the Dunnigans. Except maybe in self-defense, you understand.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we better be going, then. Thanks for the drink, gentlemen.
Pleasure.
Before we go, I'd like to give you boys a little word of advice. Stay away from Stockton, huh?
Well, all right, if you say so.
Let's go, Nick.
I hear it's a nice place, though.
Must be close to midnight. Not a sign of them. Said $5,000 wasn't enough bait.
Either that or the Dunnigans are smarter than we figured.
Oh, come on. We better answer the back door.
Anytime you're ready.
well forget about it. You're not coming.
Still got time to get back before that party breaks up.
What are you talking about?
You know that lousy idea you had this afternoon about kidnapping him?
Doesn't sound too much like a lousy idea now, does it?
Like that's all we got left.
Let's have at it.
Can't be too many left inside.
Happy birthday, Davy! Thank you, thank you. Where is everybody? Ooh, I am hungry. I sure am hungry. Olga, isn't anybody hungry besides me?
Oh, the fire's out in the kitchen stove, Davy.
Well, now you just light that fire right up again, Olga, honey.
How about some nice, juicy steak and onions?
Oh, that'd be just great. And then maybe we can eat up in your room privately, huh?
If you want to.
That's a nice girl.
I'm going home. If I know this party was going to break up so early, I'd have gone out and got some money from some friends. $5,000 worth.
Yeah? And you would have walked into a nice fat trap, too. You just see if you could make it to your horse without falling all over yourself.
All right, kid.
I'll go with you, Mr. Donegan.
I don't need nobody going with me.
Mr. Donegan? Mr. Donegan, you sure you're all right? I mean, I can at least help you saddle up your horse.
I told you I don't need nobody going along with me.
Hey, Mr. Donegan. I just don't want you to fall off and get hurt, maybe.
What's the matter there, boy?
It's your brother, Mr. Donegan. Can't hardly stand up.
Oh, you'd be surprised how much old Mark can hold. He'd be all right, son. I told you he'd be all right.
Just the same, I'm gonna see he gets home okay.
Well, suit yourself.
Well, that's half the battle. Come on.
The other half I'm really going to enjoy.
Keggy?
Oh, wonderful, honey. Lead the way. Here we go.
Mr. Dunnigan. They're back.
Easy now, boy. Who's back?
The Barkleys. I just seen them sneaking around the livery. They must have jumped your brother inside.
You sure it was them?
I saw them, Mr. Dunnigan, honest. They're watching out front, waiting for you.
Yeah. Well, we go all the way around. We get to the barn from the alley.
Come on, Dunnigan. Come out of there. Running out of patience.
And time. It'll be sunup soon. Would you settle for one, Dunnigan?
Oh, no. We're gonna bring them both back. I'm going in there and drag him out, right? You think he's still in there?
Maybe. Maybe he left before we ever got here. There's only one way to find out. His brother. Be right back.
Hurry back. I feel my hay fever coming on.
All right, Mark? Yeah. Jerry, shut that door. Now, listen, Mark. They gotta come back here after you. And as soon as they step inside, we'll cut them in half.
Well? Something's going on in the barn. The door was just being closed as I got there.
Dunnigan must have got loose.
No, he couldn't have. Somebody must be in there with him.
Well, we just best draw him out. Come on.
Nick, you start yelling, you'll draw this whole town out.
That's a chance we'll have to take. Why don't you get over there and cover me?
Dunnigan, open the door, throw your gun out, and come out with your hands raised high. You got 30 seconds left. We'll set fire to the place and smoke you out.
Nick.
The time's almost up.
Hey, boy, just be quiet, boy. Now listen, Mark. I'll go out there first and draw their fire. When you see them, you try to get in with your first couple of shots. If you don't, just hit the ground and stay there. By that time, there'll be enough people out there that chew them to pieces. For killing the kid, you understand? All right, now go on, get over there and kick that door open. Now.
Let the boy go, Dunnigan. Let him go!
Go! All right, you want to go, go.
All right. I give up. Here's my gun. Don't shoot no more.
All right, get up. Okay, come on, up.
Hold it! What's happened here?
Why, the Barkleys gunned the boy down, Marshal. I think they killed him.
That's a lie.
Give me your gun.
Oh, now, Marshal.
I said give me your gun. Yours, too. Somebody get Doc Landrum.
Somebody get me a stretcher. Marshal, they came back to get us, and that poor Jerry got in the way, and they shot him in the back.
You're a liar. Marshal, if you'll check those guns, you'll find one shot fired. It's in his shoulder.
Jerry, now take it easy. Take it easy. Lie back.
Dunnigan?
Yes, son.
Why'd you do it, Mr. Dunnigan? I've always been your friend. I helped you. Why'd you shoot me in the back? Why?
Well, the boy's hurt. He don't know what he's saying. Why, I saw him do it with my own two eyes.
No. Dunnigan did it. He wanted all of you to think it was the Barkleys. But he's the one who shot me. In the back. Mr. Dunnigan. My friend.
One shot, that's all.
Well, Marshal, you know them two came here to get us, and that's all.
They didn't care how they did it. They even shot a kid. Now, you know we wouldn't do that. We looked after Jerry for years.
This gun's empty.
Well, I had to defend myself.
Yeah. Is the boy gonna make it, Doc?
I don't know yet.
If the boy dies, you'll stand trial for murder right here in Sunflower. Jerry lives, I'll turn the Dunnigans over to you, and I'll ride with you to Stockton.
Right.
All right, you two, let's go.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Listen, what's the matter with you people? What's the matter with you? You all gonna stand here and let this happen to the Dunnigans? You owe us. You all owe us. Ain't a man standing here that don't owe us. Sam, Wyndham, listen, come here. Come here. Come here, stay here. Listen to me. Listen, who gave you the money for your wife's operations? Two of them, huh? If you wouldn't have made it through last winter, you and your wife and your 5 kids, if it hadn't been for the money that me and my brother Mark gave to you. And how about the church, and the schoolhouse, and when we had that drought? Where are you people going? You come back here, I'm talking to you. You come back here, I'm talking to you. You hear me? I'm talking to you, come back here.
Nick, would you mind holding that down to a shout?
Well, I just wanted to know whether you got to the post office today or not.
No, I didn't, but Jared did.
Oh. Jared?
Oh, someday you're going to shatter all the windows, to say nothing of my eardrums.
I just wanted to know whether I got a letter from Marshal Moore's Sunflower. Oh, thanks. Heath. It's Marshal Moore. Seems Jerry Fry's gonna be all right.
Well, he wasn't such a bad kid. Just had a bad case of hero worship on the wrong hero.
Oh, by the way, did you say Jared went to the post office? Well, is that so unusual?
What are you doing out of bed? You're walking.
I might even manage a small waltz with the right partner.
Sorry, my dance program's all filled up.
Well, now he looks almost as good as new, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Well, that being the case, I have a few legal chores for you, Jared. Number one, I just purchased 50 acres of land from San Woodfield. I'm going to stock it with Herefords. And I want you to sue Holt County.
Holt County?
They gave us 50 acres of land free on the condition that we would put our winery there. Well, the land turned out not as free as we thought. It seems that the taxes are twice as high as the original price of the land. And where are you going?
Back to bed.
But
Doctor said to take it easy for a little while. I think I'll just heed his advice.
I just...